U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on Saturday said he would most likely give TikTok a 90-day reprieve from a potential federal ban after he takes office on Monday. Trump told NBC, quote, "If I decide to do that, I'll probably announce it on Monday." TikTok's over 170 million American users are in limbo. The Chinese-owned app said late on Friday it will go dark in the U.S. on Sunday unless the Biden administration provides assurances to companies such as Apple and Google that they will not face enforcement actions when a ban takes effect. The White House dismissed TikTok's comment as a stunt, and President Joe Biden said it was up to Trump to take action. Under a law passed last year and upheld on Friday by a unanimous Supreme Court, TikTok has until Sunday to cut ties with its China-based parent, ByteDance. If it does not, it will be forced to shut down its U.S. operation over concerns that it poses a threat to national security.
I just told some kids that I'm older than Google.
Self-described influencer Dustin Tyler makes money off TikTok. He told Reuters an end to TikTok would feel like getting fired.
I've been really stressed out lately, as it is my income and it's how I feed my family. It's how I put a roof over our heads. The people in my lives are like, Dustin, just breathe, relax. And there's a lot of us feeling that right now.
Calling all TikTok influencers.
Hayden Rankin owns a custom apparel business which exploded in popularity after its first viral post. But he told Reuters he's been rethinking his marketing strategy for a while.
Obviously, having our business start on TikTok and having to built about 600,000 following there, it's tough to lose that, but also it's foolish for any small business to build one sales channel.
On Friday, TikTok CEO Shou Chew thanked Trump for helping the platform's continuity.
On behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States.
A source told Reuters Chew plans to attend Trump's inauguration on Monday.
اليوم يشهد العالم بأكمله.
Me separaron de mi familia.
This Venezuelan woman, a migrant and mother, thought the worst of her dangerous trip was behind her, having spent 5 days trudging with her family through the treacherous jungle dividing Colombia and Panama. Suddenly, around 15 armed men sprang from the trees and separated the women from the rest of the group. They took turns, she says, beating and raping them.
Porque tenía mucha rabia.
Because I was so full of rage, I resisted. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. And then another man held me so that one could carry out the act. Then the second one came. I mentally escaped. I felt like I wasn't there, like I left my body.
The woman is one of over 700 victims of horrific violence to pass through this mental health centre in Mexico City and recount her story. Doctors Without Borders Comprehensive Care Centre, known as CAI, is one of the few facilities of its kind. As well as physical care, it offers psychological assessment and trauma support for migrants. Ramon Marquez is CAI's coordinator.
In the first 9 months, we identified and addressed 744 cases of sexual abuse, primarily against women. This issue demands urgent attention as migration flows have doubled or trebled in the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years. The rise in violence is closely linked to increasingly restrictive migration policies seen over the last decade.
There is little data on violence against migrants as the crimes rarely get reported. However, doctors say there has been a rise in recent years of what they describe as extreme violence, including rape, violent kidnapping and brutal physical violence. Migrants who spend more time in Mexico as they try to reach the US are exposed to violence in parts of the country dominated by organised crime. And some analysts fear that harder-line migration policies under a new Trump presidency could exacerbate the situation.
Nintendo has finally revealed a successor to its big-selling Switch game console. The Japanese firm said Thursday that the Switch 2 would launch later this year. Its most obvious upgrade is a bigger screen compared to the original. The company said games from the first Switch would be playable on the new device, but not always fully compatible. It didn't reveal a price or many other details. Nintendo said more information would come at an event in early April. Thursday's news had been long awaited. The original Switch console transformed the fortunes of the Kyoto-based firm, after its earlier Wii U device proved a flop. Nintendo has sold more than 145 million units of the Switch worldwide. Its life has been extended by models with updated hardware and a series of hit games from franchises like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda. But the console has been on the market since 2017, leaving gamers and investors both keen for an update. One analyst told Reuters that the Switch 2 would reinvigorate hardware sales for the company. However, another expressed disappointment that the device appeared to be more like an upgrade than an all-new model. Nintendo shares fell over 6% in early trades Friday following the news, having scaled all-time highs the day before.